our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Iron Michael Chandler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Do it.
All right, big spot in a career full of them for Iron Michael Chandler as this round gets underway. He has had a lot of big highlights since he signed with the UFC. As far as his strength and conditioning regimen, there may be guys who work as hard. Nobody works harder than Michael Chandler, and he believes he is going to be able to outlast the opposition here tonight and take him into deep waters. All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick early.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Low kick lands flush.
The power of Chandler is a sight.
There as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
It's okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And he blocks the shot there. Back and forth we go. Oh, going for the takedown here. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Michael Chandler gets caught with that punch. Just missed with that right hand. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude's got to check these kicks. There it is again. Look at that.
All right, so the pound-for-pound king, Alexander Volkanovski, putting it all together here tonight. Controlling range, feinting beautifully, and dominating another world-class featherweight.
He just makes people look average. He's such a good striker. He's such a good wrestler. You know, we talk about guys that possess all the skills. One of the best in the world is Alexander Volkanovski. We have not seen many fighters better. And tonight, he is showing why he's the best.
Oh, that was nice. That was perfect. Good round. He's rocked. He's still rocked, all right? He's ready to be finished in this next round, all right?
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level pretty much.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. beautiful leg kick lands.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Big shot to the head. Oh, he smokes.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Big right hand.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Inside leg kick is there by Volkanovski. Unable to connect there. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Chandler's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. 1 minute to go in round 2.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Nice body kick there. Oh, right hook attempt, no good.
Oh! Another one!
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Volkanovski's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
Go out there and put some serious pressure on. All right, this one's too close.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight. And it was really evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Volkanovski getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Huge knee lands to the ring.
Well, most fighters, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get pinched.
Big head kick.
Oh, that's big.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, he's doing a real good job of level changing off of the strikes, too.
spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Volkanovski. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Chandler's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, listen. Everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, folks, here we go with our next round, and in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in the zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's more than punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
And now some separation. He has to evade, stay in space.
Back to the feet. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Well, not a great visual now. 2 professional athletes. This.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Volkanovski. Nice judo toss for him there. Good work from the top here by Chandler. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Lands another leg kick. Man, his opponent's on that level.
Hey, it's like Rocky. I'm on the apron with the right power. Throw it in, boy, it might's over.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Nice. Nicely done.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The fight is not, though, despite the 2 knockdowns there in that round. Incredible toughness on one side, incredible power on the other.
Incredible power by this fighter, but also a very good patience and a very good approach to finding those kill shots. He has not been able to get his opponent out of there just yet, but frustration cannot set in because when you're fighting someone this good, this tough, it only takes them one opportunity to finish you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Huge shot finds the top.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, lands some big shots, too.
Takedown defense holds up.
He's got that single collar tie. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chandler.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Nice.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. In the half guard. Great shot on top by Chandler.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the